Hello, Leo. Welcome to your weekly love reading. Thank you very much for being here. Oh boy. These are the Angel Answer Oracle cards. This card is going to answer whatever question you have at the end of the reading. Sorry. Did you ever put a new piece of gum in your mouth and suddenly you're salivating all over the place? Sorry about that. Okay, let's start the reading with some Romance Angel Oracle cards. Or at least one. Can I get a Romance Angel card for Leo, please? Okay, well, 3 is too much. I do 1, I do 2. 3 is overkill. In my opinion. And you keep getting 3. Crazy, huh? Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Interesting card, Leo. Look where the cherub is, or Cupid in this case, I believe, because of the bow and arrow. They're angels, and this little Cupid looks like he's about to shoot the guy. But he's holding it back. Isn't that weird? So, interestingly enough, I'm trying to get away from the glare. I apologize for moving around like I am here, but when it says love yourself first, and you notice Cupid trying to get him, and he's not allowing Cupid to shoot him, and it appears that the woman is throwing herself at him. Like she is really trying to latch on, but he's trying to keep Cupid away and not get caught up. So to me, it's almost like this is one of the, well, there's Leos out there who need to know that you have to love you first. But I don't know, this card is giving me mixed messages, because I want to say that it's almost like somebody's being too needy and someone's pulling away, which has nothing to do with what the card says. Sorry. So let's get some tarot cards on this. Let's see. Because, I mean, if you just read the card, it says love yourself first, which is, you know, if you don't value you, no one else will. And as the law of attraction says, you have to treat yourself as you want others to treat you. So, Leo, that means love you so that they know how to love you. You know, if you don't take care of you and, oh, wow. Ha. Wow. Interestingly enough, these are the 2 cards that came out. Now, the 6 of Wands traditionally is a man who, a soldier who has come back from battle with a wreath on one of the wands. It is a card of victory. This isn't just a card of victory. This is a card of, this to me is a marriage. This is this is not a celebration, but this is a victory in love. But it came out with the 8 of Swords, which is you holding yourself back. Which to me goes back to this man. Cupid is about to shoot him with the arrow of love, and he's holding it back. So to me, this is saying that you are not committing fully to a relationship in some way. It's almost like saying the more you hold back, now don't laugh, now the more I look at this card, and the reading your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive, it's almost like saying you're holding back, but, you know, in some parts, holding back and loving yourself, if you get carried away, which would be the 8 of Swords, you're not moving forward. You're stagnating. The relationship is just there. So you need to take care of you so they know how to love you. This is a very, I don't know. There's either 2 very different readings here or, yeah. Wow. So this is very interesting here, because the first card that came out was the 10 of Swords, which would be progression, which would be good, because from choosing to stay in your thoughts here and not take off the blindfold, not move, you go to the Ten of Swords, which is the ending of this in your head stuff. And interestingly enough, the card that came out right after is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is the wedding card. To me, it's a wedding card. And what did you get? You got, oh, sorry, love yourself first, but no, you got the Six of Wands, which is a wedding. So once you realize your value, I think that this loving yourself first is you showing them how to love you, how to be with you. And that's really what this is about, is that you weren't moving forward unless you are actively doing something. And I think that's what this has to do with. There's some kind of action. I'm missing something, and I don't know what it is. So I really need some clarification here. Clarify. Is this a relationship that can get to marriage, I wonder? That's what it kind of looks like, but I don't understand. Clarify the Oracle card. Love yourself first. You know, holding back the arrow from Cupid. You know, not going all in. You know? That feels weird to take off there. I'm actually going to leave it, so here we go. The Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. Maybe that's the clarification. Okay. You get the Five of Pentacles with the King of Swords. So you could be dealing with an air sign. Or it's you being very definitive and saying, you know, maybe this... Ooh. The Seven of Swords. I'm putting it all together here. The Five of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the Seven of Swords. These all came out together. Wow. Okay. Here it is. Now it's starting to make sense. They're walking towards the King of Swords. So I feel like you are leaving the feeling of being left out in the cold, going towards the King of Swords. Now, that to me would mean that this is leaving that feeling. I know this doesn't always make sense. This is very weird here, Leo. I apologize. This is like the most convoluted reading again. I don't like these. Feeling left out in the cold, going to the King of Swords. Maybe because you're not feeling quite right, you're talking to an air sign. Is there someone, a trusted friend that you talk to? I feel like you don't know, you're having a hard time in the relationship. The Seven of Swords is you won. You've stolen these swords and you're trying to move on, but I don't think you feel great of it because I think it's a burden you carry. I feel like maybe there's something you've done that you don't feel good about, because the Seven of Swords is like, he's stolen the swords. You know, he got 5 of the 7 in his hands, but there's still 2 left behind, so you partially won. But you're still carrying the burden, as by the 10 of rods. It's almost over. But with the Moon card, to me, that says you have to get past your fears. I get it. Really, the problem isn't loving yourself first. It's the fact that you're afraid. Leo, this all says to me, this love yourself first, it's not just about loving yourself first. And the reason that he's holding back is he's afraid. He's afraid to be in love. Because this is the opportunity. The opportunity is a victory in romance, but he's not allowing himself to do that. He's tortured. He's tortured. He sees marriage and it's like he doesn't realize that this is marriage for him is actually or her, is the end of this torment, this mental anguish. That this person that is in your life, I believe, can help you so that you don't feel like you're left out in the cold. You know, they have a very good mind and they help you understand things, is what I feel. That's, I think, what the King of Swords is. And like I said, they could have air in their chart. They could be an air sign. And then when you do this, you know, I think you're partially there, but you have to keep going. Otherwise, you know, to let down the rods. And you're going to have to move past your fear of commitment and belief in love. Wow. So, Leo, we're going to finish off with an Oracle of the Unicorn card because they've been summing up things really well, but I'm ready to answer this question. What was your question, Leo? Ask for help from others. See, it's okay to get support from others. It's okay to ask. Make sure it's a trusted person. I mean, don't ask your ex-boyfriend or girlfriend for help because more than likely they're not going to be the best person for the job because you never know. And also, this is not someone that your current would be happy with you getting advice from, in my opinion. And since you're watching me, it's my opinion. So, Leo. Okay. Oracle of the Unicorns, a card for Leo. What does Leo need to know? Tell them. 5, 4, 3, 2, and Leo. Okay. Your card is passion. Do what excites you. Get fired up about your life. Increase your energy levels. Get fired up about your life is what I feel is appropriate. Believe. Believe in love. Believe in the possibilities. If there is a person that you do feel passion for and you have a relationship, I think this is saying follow that. See where it goes, you know? And if you're having a hard time, don't be afraid to ask for help, you know? Because the Moon card means you don't know everything yet anyway. And yes, you're afraid, and you may be having a hard time sleeping. I mean, between the Moon card, the 8 of Swords, the 10 of Swords, there's a lot of anxiety that you got going on here, you know? And I think that let people help you. If you have this King of Swords person in your life, I think they can help you get out of that. And you will start with a small victory, that small feeling of I've won mentally because this is Swords. You're going to win, you know, but you've been carrying this burden for a long time and you can put it down, but you will need help, you know. What makes you happy? What do you feel passionate about, Leo? I think that's your real answer. So thank you very much for being here, Leo. Please thumbs up, subscribe. Thank you very much. Take care.